When we think of the Roman Empire, we often picture mighty emperors, fearsome legions, and grand conquests. But behind the scenes, and often in the shadows, stood the women of Rome, figures who, though denied political power, shaped the heart of Roman society in ways far deeper than many realize. From the moment a Roman girl was born, her destiny was shaped by her family's class and wealth. In elite households, she might be taught to read and write, to appreciate music, and to learn the art of conversation, not for public life, but to become a cultured and influential wife. Girls from humbler families, instead, learned practical skills early on, preparing for a life of labor, trade, or domestic service. Roman women were citizens, but they had no right to vote or hold office. Legally, they were placed under the authority of a male guardian, usually the father or husband. But over time, especially during the imperial period, cracks began to form in this rigid system. Some women entered into marriages that allowed them to remain under the legal protection of their birth families rather than their husbands. This gave them unexpected freedom, the power to manage property, control their dowries, and in some cases, amass great wealth. Marriage was central to a Roman woman's life. Most married young, often in their early teens, usually to much older men. These marriages were strategic, designed to secure family alliances and produce heirs. Yet even within these constraints, some women gained influence. In the imperial court, figures like Livia, the wife of Augustus, or Agrippina the Younger, the mother of Nero, wielded real power. They advised emperors, maneuvered politically, and at times, controlled the future of the empire itself, without ever holding an official title. Religion was one of the few realms where women held public roles. The most famous were the Vestal Virgins, priestesses of the goddess Vesta, who kept the sacred fire burning in the heart of Rome. They took vows of chastity and served for decades, but in return, they gained rare legal rights and deep respect. Women also participated in religious festivals, served as priestesses of various gods, and often led spiritual life within the home. In the streets and markets of Rome, women from the working classes played a different but no less vital role. They ran shops, worked as midwives or weavers, and managed taverns. Some were performers, dancers, or musicians. Slave women, though bound by chains of law and labor, were an essential force in Roman households and agriculture. Many were able to earn or receive their freedom, becoming liberti, freed women, who could own businesses and support their families. As the empire aged and Christianity spread, Roman ideals about women began to change. Christian doctrine emphasized values like modesty, humility, and chastity. Women became martyrs, saints, and leaders of early Christian communities. Some, like Melania the Younger or Paula of Rome, gave up lives of luxury to found monasteries, care for the poor, and shape early Christian thought. In the end, Roman women lived in a world dominated by men, but they were never mere bystanders. They were mothers and mentors, managers and mystics, rulers in all but name. Their voices may be harder to hear across the centuries, but their presence is undeniable. The Roman Empire, for all its glory, could not have endured without them.